Madison Beer is also here in the studio,
Hi.
aka my living room.
Studio.
Madison, guys. First of all, Madison is a big pop singer, one of the hottest women in the world.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you so much. I just wanted to know. I actually don't have a single question for you, but
Great.
It's just nice to see you.
Amazing. You too.
Jay, come on, chime in. I'm getting nervous.
Oh, Madison, thank you for gracing us with your presence today.
Of course.
It is not often that you allow us to film you.
This
I'm
is
quite
true.
surprised that you're here.
This is very true. This is
Okay, you've been doing this for like a long time, right? How long have you been even doing like the music thing for?
Since I've been singing my whole life, but I got signed when I was 12.
And you're 17 now. You've been doing it for 5 years. How old are you now?
Just turned 15. No, I'm 21.
21. Okay, so you've been doing quite a while. And when you started, who Justin found you? Okay, Justin Bieber found
Justin
you.
Bieber found me.
That's crazy.
You know all these answers.
Where did he, I don't. Where did he find you?
That's so cool.
Susie's like, I love it.
No, Justin found me on YouTube singing covers. and
Okay,
stuff.
what is
like
that?
what Usher did to Justin, Justin did to
That's
me.
crazy.
What was
Yeah.
the cover that won
Yes,
Justin
Queen.
At
Bieber?
Last by Etta James.
Oh my God, my sister
Yeah.
sung that at my wedding.
And
Yeah.
where were you when you got the call?
It's kind of hard to explain it. I met Scooter first, and it was more like Scooter wanted to sign me, and then the Justin bomb was kind of thrown in, like, and also Justin wants to make you his artist, which was obviously very exciting for a
Wow.
12-year-old, 13-year-old girl. But I remember, like, when everything kind of got announced to the public, I was in my room with my best friend from home, Nicole, and Good Morning America knocked on my front door. My mom was literally like, guys, hide. She was freaking out. And we literally were just texting about this the other day. She's like, remember when Good Morning America came to your door to try to get an interview from you the day? Because Justin had tweeted about me and was like, this girl's going to be a star. And he tweeted one of my YouTube videos.
Oh my God.
And this is
Wow.
when Twitter was also like the biggest social media platform. So that was like the biggest deal.
Sure,
ever.
one tweet and Good Morning America's at your door.
Literally knocking at my door. And my mom was freaking out. She was like in her robe. Like, how'd they find our address? She was freaking out. So that was.
How's that even? They don't do that anymore, right?
No. not
Knock on
really.
your door?
Yeah.
Sure.
Literally came to my front door.
I mean, that's only if you've like murdered somebody and they want an interview.
Right.
That's not like if somebody
Which-
tweets about you.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I'm gonna tweet about you tomorrow. See
It was
if
right
it
when like
works.
Instagram had
Yo,
just
Jason's next up.
This
Jason
is the next pop
and
star.
Jason, just sit by your door, see if anybody shows up.
Okay, I'll wait all day.
And then what was it? What was the feeling like when the whole thing kicked off? Was it? I can't imagine being 12 or 13 years old.
I mean, it was really surreal. I feel like it's not something that any 12-year-old ever expects, obviously, you know.
Did you have a crush on Justin?
Of course, he was my lock screen the day I met Scooter and my ringtone. And the day I met Scooter, he played Boyfriend for me, and he was like, this is Justin's next single. And I was dying. And I went to school and I told everyone. Everyone was like, Madison's so full of shit. Everyone thought I was such a liar, and then it all came out.
Were
and
you
I
a lot
felt
more
super
popular
cool.
in school because you knew Justin, or did people
Honestly,
hate you for
no,
it?
I was so bullied. People just didn't really believe it, so they would just attack me and like say that I was a liar, and it was so mean.
What's your craziest celebrity encounter?
I was pretty starstruck when I met Susie.
Susie?
I was
you know
really
you know who I
excited.
saw the other day?
Ooh, don't tell me.
A week ago. Jesse Eisenberg.
You're completely lying.
Dude, oh my God, I made eye contact with him.
Where
she was
the
there too,
fuck was
Susie.
I made eye contact with him.
He was
We
giving-
looked at each
Where
other.
was this?
He was giving a speech at the school I was making a speech, giving a speech
What's
at.
wrong with you? Why would you not tell me this?
I wanted to do something. I didn't get a chance to talk to him, but I wanted to
You
like.
didn't get a video saying like, "Hi, Madison."
Do you like really like him?
I'm obsessed with him. That makes me so upset.
Oh my God! Can
we find him?
Literally, all it was we were both like I
Okay,
was
now when you see Matthew Gray Goobler,
Matthew. I don't know who that is.
where? Why does everyone see him?
Who's
He's
who's
from
Matthew
Criminal
Gray?
Minds. He plays Dr. Spencer Reed on Criminal Minds, and he's
Oh yeah. He's like
top notch.
You have a weird taste in guys. You like
I-
nerdy dudes.
No, but
Yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg looked really cool though.
What?
Jesse Eisenberg is so hot.
She does. She just like she likes nerdy guys.
Does she?
Yes.
That's funny.
yeah. It's
Why do you like nerdy guys? Is your dad a nerd?
because
No, he's the
No.
opposite of a nerd. Maybe
Interesting.
that's why I like.
I think
nerdy
it's because
guys.
if you've gotten like she also dated like you dated Jack Linsky, which undoubtedly is one
Jack
of the
and Jack?
yeah one of the hottest guys in the
Very,
world.
Yeah, gorgeous specimen.
So I feel like once you like date the hottest guy in the world, where do you go? You got to go backwards, right? So you
yeah,
you
that's
got
a
to
good
go to the
logic.
bottom and you date. You,
Maybe she just dates for personality. She doesn't
Yeah,
care
which I
about
feel
no,
like
that's what I mean too. Sorry.
Yeah.
By nerdy, I mean good personality.
Yeah.
I know it sounds negative, but
No,
like
there's
that's what I
definitely-
mean.
There's definitely also like a negative connotation when a girl's like, I like guys for their personality. Everyone's like, oh, shut up. But like, I genuinely
No,
do.
Madison genuinely loves people for their personality. It's so interesting. And,
Yeah.
and like the reason
That's
I,
so hot for
I
ugly
mean,
guys.
yeah.
It's very
It gives-
exciting.
it
You're
gives
like,
people
Madison
hope.
Beer would look at a nerd? Like, this is so awesome.
That's why I'm saying that's why it's so interesting with Madison is because she's a super beautiful girl. So then when you have like when you hear her that she's into
Yeah.
the guy who plays the trumpet really well, you're like okay.
I mean,
I'll pay Madison a
having a
compliment
crush
that a
on
lot of
you-
people don't know about her. but she's actually really well versed in every YouTube comedy video that's out there.
Oh,
so we'll
yeah.
literally talk about ideas, and Madison will be like, "Nope, so and so did it."
Yeah.
We're like,
I
"Oh,
would
cool."
say.
No, she's really into like the comedy
Thank you.
space. Like
Yeah, really into the comedy system. You wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
She
a lot
loves.
of people
She like
into that.
masturbates to Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
I've been a fan of Madison for a while. You
Sure.
know, being a young boy myself who had hormones, Madison was
God.
one of my favorites.
Oh, wow.
When
thank
did
you.
Madison Beer get on your radar? How old were you?
I don't know. When did you get on people's radar?
2013 maybe?
2013. So I was.
I would say like 2014, 15.
I was like a
is probably when you,
sophomore or
like-
junior in high school when I was like, wow, Madison Beer, that's the woman, right?
Yeah.
Aw.
So there was a day where her nudes leaked, but they weren't your nudes. So I feel like I can talk about it.
Sure.
There was like
Here's the real story. There's 2 videos that came out. There was one of a girl virtually fingering herself on a bed. That was not me. And then there was another one that was me, but it was literally there was no nudity was even involved. It was like me in a bra basically. And these videos came out together of people being like, "Oh, look, it's Madison Beer." And I was like, "Wait, hold on. That one's not." But I knew the other one was. So I just publicly was like, "Yo, those are not me."
Oh, right.
Because what am I going to do? Be like, "Well, that one is, but that one's not."
Right,
so I was
sure.
like, "No, they're not me." And I was also 15 at the time, traumatized and not really wanting my naked body on social media. So anyway, back to your story.
the video I saw wasn't her.
But in my mind, it
But
was.
15-year-old me was like, that's her.
And many of my friends told me, "David, it is confirmed. That is not Madison."
And I was like, you're on. The tissues in my room say otherwise. Then this is what happens. That video leaked. That wasn't actually her. And I tweet out at Madison. This is when I had like 3,000 followers on Vine, right? I was not doing social media. I tweet out, I was like, can we stop getting mad at this video and just appreciate how beautiful Madison Beer is? And I tweeted it at her. And she saw it, and she followed me because,
Which I have no recollection of, which is so unfortunate.
of course not.
I wish
because
I
I was
remembered this.
one of 10,000 people that was tweeting about
I
this
probably was
video.
like, "Oh, this guy's so nice, like supporting me during such a hard time," and I just followed him.
So she followed me, and then fast forward like 4
years.
4 or 5 years later, I ran into her at like.
Well, my friends were watching his videos, and I was like, every single day, all I hear is do 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 do, and I'm like, "What is this?" And I one day was like, "I have to know what this is," and I was on their couch, and they were like, "Yo, this is David Dobrik's vlogs. You never watched a David Dobrik vlog?" And I was like, "No, what?" And in my head, like vlogging was always kind of like a joke. Like people would be like, "Oh, let's make a vlog," and I'm like, it's not a real thing. So when they said he makes vlogs, I was like, what do you watch him do all day? Like nothing. So I watched one of his videos and I was like, oh, okay, it's not really like just following me to like CVS. I was like, they're skits, they're funny, like they're entertaining. And literally we binge watched like every single one from the start to like where he would have
Did you
been
also
at.
masturbate to my
cry, by
videos?
the way.
Honestly, we're not going to discuss that. And then the next day was the AMAs, the VMAs? The
Yeah.
VMAs. And I saw you in
Yeah.
the Jesus costume.
Jason
and
and I
saw
were there.
You.
And
I was
Madison
like,
walked
I have
up to
go
us
up to him. I
and
was
said
like,
hello, and I was fucking like, oh my gosh, shitting bricks. I was so excited. I was like, fuck.
Didn't I like run up to you and I was like, I love your
yeah,
videos.
but
They're
dude, I was
so
keeping my
great.
cool. I was like, who are you? No, I'm kidding.
No, yeah,
no,
you're like, oh, thanks. And
no,
I was, like, oh.
no, I was.
Didn't I ask you for your number too?
You did, and I was like,
Whoa.
"What the fuck?" You asked me for my number.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
was
it
like,
was
"You wanna
the
hang out
craziest thing.
later?"
I was, "This is crazy. It still is crazy." And then I went home, and well, I didn't even go home. She got off the red carpet, and I went on Twitter, and I blocked her, and then unblocked her because when you block somebody, they're no longer following you. And I didn't want
crazy.
I didn't want to have to explain to Madison why she was following me already. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Because then,
my
then she'd be
God.
like, "Oh, I already follow you." She would have been so fucking confused.
So confused. That's true.
Yeah, and I would have been like, "Oh, there's the video that leaked," and I.
You're smart. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
so
is smart.
yeah,
We
and
stand
now
a
and now
smart
we're
kid.
here, and now she's on my couch in my living room. Life is fucking crazy.
Oh,
And
wow.
now every day I get comments and tags from people being like, "Why did David reject you? David rejects you." I literally was gonna send you this screenshot the other day. Somebody DMs me my own Instagram post and goes, "Even with all this, David still doesn't want you." And I was like,
That's
oh
not
my
true. That is so aggressive.
Wait, look
What,
at this.
what do you mean? Why do people think David doesn't want you?
Because he made like one joke in one vlog.
filmed a
and,
vlog.
Oh, I remember that
And
one. Yeah.
somebody was like, "Even with this, like they said something so aggressive," and I was just
Wow.
like, "What?"
All right, guys. Well, that's it for the podcast. Thank you guys for listening. The moral of the story is follow your dreams. Madison Beer can be sitting on your couch one day, too. This has been a Views podcast. Go check out Madison's new songs.
Good and goodbye and selfish.
There's so many. They actually are really good. I'm not just saying that.
Thank you. David knows every word to good and goodbye.
Yeah. Well, luckily, there's not that many words.
Yeah, there's
So
not.
you made it
It's a very
easy.
small song.
But we'll see you guys later. Go follow Susie, Carly on Instagram, Jason on Instagram. We'll see you guys later. This has been the Views podcast. Bye. My name's Jack.